Books are like mirrors. They reflect our world, our communities, and ourselves. But what happens when we're prevented from accessing certain books? The key word here is censorship. Censorship is the act of limiting or prohibiting access to certain information or media. When a person, a group of individuals, or an institution tries to censor something from the public, it means that they are preventing your access to that information. And it's not just limited to books. Websites, social media, and educational institutions like schools and museums can also face censorship. Censorship of information comes in many forms, from book bans to data erasure to literally rewriting or redacting history. PEN America's report of the 2024 to 2025 school year shows these books as having been challenged the most. According to data compiled by the ALA, book challenges drastically spiked within the last few years after the year 2020. The year 2020 saw a total of 121 attempts at censoring reading material, and 277 titles were challenged. The following year, in 2021, 602 attempts were made, with 3,926 titles challenged. 2023 saw the highest number of challenges within the last 15 years of recorded data, with 938 attempts to censor and almost 10,000 books challenged. Books depicting race, gender and sexuality, violence, and mental illness face the brunt of book challenges in public schools. In books with accompanying visual elements such as comics, graphic novels, and educational picture books, the reasons for challenges range from character identity, which covered most of the challenges, to violence, nudity, and sexual content. So what are the consequences of all this censorship? It all starts with a challenge from one or several people who deem certain books harmful and inappropriate for children. Students then lose access to the core foundational literature that shapes their critical thinking, and in turn, lose their intellectual autonomy. In an ideal free society, there are no censorships, no book bans, and no legislative restrictions at the state and local level. Democracy and freedom are under attack in an unprecedented way. Without critical oversight to these censorship processes, we lose autonomy over time to those that seek to control what literature or media can be consumed. In the process, we lose precious voices, stories, histories, and truths to harmful or hateful biases and rhetoric, which many can't help but believe within information scarcity. So what can be done? You can call your local representative and advocate for yourself and your community and make your stance known. You can also check out banned books from your local library and rally your community members together in support of the freedom to read. When certain books get taken off shelves, it's like telling someone that their beliefs, their curiosity, and their existence is unwelcome. In a time when the freedom to read itself is being challenged, it is important for us all to stand up for our right to read and preserve the diverse stories of our friends, family, neighbors, and all those who came before us.